All right, ladies in particular, how does this sound to you? Look younger and more fit by the holidays? Okay, guys can do this too. And it can happen. Here to tell us more is Dr. Eric Bernstein of the Mainline Center for Laser Surgery. Okay, so that is a big ask. Younger, fit by the holidays. You talk about laser surgery being one of the specialty things that you deal with.
Yes.
Tell me what that is, and first, does it hurt?
Well, it depends what we're doing. It's funny. I was just saying to someone I treated today, found it a little uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt, but no, it doesn't really hurt. What we do, and it's no longer just lasers. It's all kinds of energy-based devices for body contouring, for example, taking away love handles non-invasively, meaning from the outside. It's all kinds of new stuff we can do now.
Okay, so you brought along some before and after pictures. So we're going to talk first about what they call photo damage treatment. Take a look at this before. Okay, Doc, so what are we looking at here?
So basically, there's 5 things we get from the sun that we attribute to aging: fine lines and wrinkles, enlarged pores, sagging skin, brown spots, and redness. Especially somebody like me, I get a lot of redness like this. And we can remove this now.
Okay, let's
really
see an after.
Easily. Let's see the after.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was 2 treatments. And in between those 2 pictures, just kind of get a little bit pink and puffy. Very rarely I'll bruise somebody. But it really is, lasers are miraculous.
All right, so you also brought along a device. Now this is called
CoolSculpting.
CoolSculpting. All right.
Yes.
So, I mean, this looks like a pretty wild device.
And it attaches to a machine. This is only part of it.
Okay, so tell me how this works.
The way it works is amazing. Doctors have known for years that we can get rid of fat with cold. Like there's something called popsicle, where fat necrosis, where the fat dies. And so this exploits that so that it doesn't hurt the skin at all and treats the fat. So this little device here, there's a little suction part that vacuums in your love handle or your stomach fat, and it cools it between these 2 plates. And it really doesn't hurt. People watch movies while this is happening. You remove this about an hour later, and it looks like a stick of butter. Okay,
we have a picture now. Let's look at the before picture. He had the
love handers. Before and after.
Okay, great,
so
terrific.
If you're facing the screen on the left side, his right is the love handle that was not treated. The other side was treated. This is a good friend of mine who came in. He was telling me this machine's great. I said, have a seat, let's prove it. And we treated the bigger love handle, and it's still that way 5 years later.
5 years later?
Yes, because you're born with a certain amount of fat cells, and when we get rid of them, they are gone.
Wow.
And it doesn't hurt. It is amazing. It's amazingly simple.
I mean, and
now that we know about it.
Does that work on faces, or is it really for more body sculpting?
Well, it's for the bodies, for the thighs and legs. And I know this company, eventually it's going to be for faces too.
Wow, okay. So there's also, very quickly, a treatment called Fraxel, which also gets rid of acne scars.
It improves them tremendously. So improves, not removes. But it can improve them to the point where you don't see them. So the Fraxel is a brand that a lot of people know. It makes tiny little holes in the skin, stimulates remodeling for wrinkle reduction, acne scar improvement.
Fabulous. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure for being here. Thank you.
So interesting. So for more on Mainline Center for Laser Surgery, you can go to cbsphilly.com and click on the Talk Philly. Now, here is Kate with your